Alrighty, so this is Beast Games episode 6. Now, as you remember, on the last episode, we left off with two people who chose physical. One being one leader from the pink team, the other one being from the orange team. And we had 803, and whoever's up there now who's fucking struggling based off the ending of the last episode, I don't think he's going to hold on and win. It's been about a minute now. Let's see who will win, who's already not struggling. So, we have an idea. Like, dude's not resting his arms. Dude has his fucking legs curled. He's using so much energy that I don't think he's going to stay up there. I don't think he's going to beat Pink, and we should have let 803 get up there. Now, this man is locked in. When I say locked in, he hasn't even moved a fucking muscle. He's not showing any signs of discomfort. He's not moving. He is fucking still as a fucking mannequin. Like, okay, fuck it. So as much as Orange Team is saying, Ozzy, you got this, he didn't have it. We knew it. We saw him shaking the last episode. We knew Michael, I'm Michael too, was gonna take the cake. Grammy winner and needs to change his profession to fucking dead hanging. Okay? Man, Ozzy, I get it, but you lost and you took other people out with you, like you said. They had no control. 803 should be the one really upset because he would have never known. He's never going to know how he would have done now because you took the opportunity away from him because you wanted to be big Ozzy. But you're the little one. But honestly, I don't know if I could do much further, so let me stop shit talking you. But I feel bad for 803 because in his head, he's going to go home like, I probably could have done better. So here we have 803. He's kind of, okay, saying like, hey, like, I probably could have done better. Like, we could still be in the game if I just really stepped up. But you didn't. You didn't. If you really thought you should have kept fighting, $5 million on the line, like, let's stop trying to be nice. Look at him and then look at you. Who you think was going to do better? Oh, and with that, the remaining team, which is the pink team from the physical, goes on and continues in the competition. I mean, I love that the underdogs ended up coming out on top. We didn't think they were going to win strength, and they did. They came back, lost the other one, and then they're victory on this one. So I'm so glad. I love that Dino, the one who declined $1 million, is still in there. He's still a part of this team. And I hope that he goes far. Jimmy then brings out the remaining players from Mental and Chance, and they reunite with the physical players that are left, and we lost some good ones. We really did. But I'm happy that a select few are still in the game. The girl who won the island, Dino, the other black girl who also declined $1 million is still in there. So I got a few people I'm rooting for. There's also, I don't know, he took out one of the brothers. I don't know his name or his number. Maybe I'll find him. But I'm glad he's still in there. I liked his vibe. He was the one who had a mission the last episode. And he came through. Okay. I just remember randomly his name's Akira. I don't know why. I think that's his name. He typed cute too. I also do love these two here. Dilf. And this was the black girl that I was talking about. I want to see them go far. I want to see them do well. Um, it looks like maybe they're forming some kind of alliance here, and I hope they stick together. Here he, mm, here he is, Akira. I knew that was his name, number 539, and mm. Now I had just mentioned that they were my favorite, and now they're talking about linking up, trusting Akira. These three are gonna be a force to be reckoned with. They're big threats in the game, and I can't wait to see how everything plays out because we all know that they're gonna have to eventually compete against each other, and they can't be friends forever. So now they're all riled up next to Jimmy, and he tells us that there's only 21 players left out of the 1,000 people who started this game in 2000 pre-episode. Like, all those people gone. That's insane. One of these 21 people are going to win $5 million. And there's still a bunch of prizes left over. I'm just speechless. 21 players left remaining. Now, in this scene, we see a bunch of house guests, cityers, I don't know what the fuck they're called, players, I guess we would say, in the B city, and it's empty. It's fucking sand dust. like empty. Out of all those people that were in there, only 21 of them left. Get a game of 21 going. Lounge at the chair. Sit at the bleachers. We see Jeff 831 talking about how his son has a rare brain cancer, brain disease, which is insane. I hope this money does something for you, Jeff. Now, they're all sitting around eating and they say, like, hey, let's have fun. Let's make friends and let's really get to know each other. You know, there's only 21 of us left. We have so much quality, intimate time that we can have with each other now. Right when the game's about to get ugly. Like, y'all want to make friends? Let's just say you're not going to be friends for long. So it's looking like Dino and the other black lady who turned down $1 million are seeming to be targets. Just because maybe they're well liked, they have a lot of people who are behind them who feel like, damn, if you really gave away that much money, you know, you helped me also stay in the game. Like, I don't necessarily owe you something, like the black lady said. Like, I volunteered to give up the money, but I just really respect you and you're a fucking legend. And so if I can help you get far in this game, or if someone doesn't win and it's not me, I hope it's you. In 3-0, that is my mom's birthday. I was rooting for him before, but he is getting a little sketchy. Like, I don't know, something's just off about him. And he is coming for big dogs in the game. But I also secretly like that about him. I love that he's not sitting around, just sitting on his ass, enjoying vacation. Oh, whatever happens, like, he's actively searching for targets. He's actively being strategic. And I think that's a good quality to have, especially in a game like this. So how I love that there's 6 black women still left in the top 21. This is amazing. This is great to see. This is something we don't see often. And I'm glad to see it. And I am rooting for one of them, but mostly the island girl, because she was with it since day one. These other people are just getting, you know, a little bit of camera time now that we're dwindling down in numbers. But Island Girl was that. She was, what's up? I don't trust you. I don't know you. Why would I? Like, like, let's go, baby. So in this scene, we see that 930 is probably acting this way, this fishy, sketchy way that I feel like he is, because people have been saying his name, but no one's saying the Delph's name. No one's saying 831's name. Like, he seems to be safe, so he wants to work with him, especially because he's kind of riding under the radar. He's not like a big name like Dino and the other people that have been successful in this game and has stood out. So we see Mr. Beast's co-host. I know one, his name is Carl. I really can't remember the other ones right now. But they're basically saying that the next game has secretly already began and that they're all being watched and they're seeing who's close friends, and they want drama. They want to see betrayal. They want to be messy. If you're going to win $5 million, it's not supposed to be easy. Let's be real. Now, Mr. Beast lines the rest of the house guests up and they put bags over their head and like they're being kidnapped. A blindfold could have worked. Maybe close your eyes. I don't know, but to each their own. If I backhand you, I'd be wrong. Oh, honestly, this would be fun. I'd love to just take them down. Now, all the players are bagged and they're going obviously to a location where they don't want them to know where they're going or who or what they're around. And we're about to find out soon. So in this next scene, the guests, the players arrive at a train track with Mr. Beast where he calls the train of elimination. And he tells them that after this game is finished, only 10 of them are going to be remaining in the game and continuing for the $5 million / the rest of the prizes. And basically 11 people are about to be eliminated right now. They have to choose a team captain, and we're about to find out why. Now, what the fuck is going on here? There's colored tracks, there's a wooden stand, a stage, some dummies of the players that are left in the game and their numbers. I don't know how long it took for them to come to this decision, who should be team captain, but Akira has been chosen. I mean, I like Akira. I also love that he took out the two brother enemies. His integrity, his strength, his smarts, his strategy all seems to be there. I think him being a team captain is great, and I think that everyone else recognizes that as well. But let's just see if this is good or bad for Akira. I mean, not every person in power has it a good, as we saw in these previous episodes. Now, I love me some 852 because she's just not trusting everyone. She wants control. She wants someone who maybe she could trust. She wants the game in her hands. And that's how I would be. I mean, she is outnumbered. She's not going to get what she wants, but all she can do is pray and hope. And let's see how it is. Mr. Beast decides to be messy again. Are we shocked? And he tells Akira to choose freaking cut that. He tells Akira to choose 3 of his least favorite players left in the game. And of course, he chooses 3 black women, 3 black people. I mean, Akira, I was just fighting for you. And if all 3 of them get eliminated, we're fighting. Fuck 2, 526, 852, 952, sorry, are all Akira's least favorite people. And 952 calls it out. All 3 black women. Why are you connecting with all the 3 black women in the house, huh? With all the black women in the house. Why aren't you connecting with them, Akira? Connect. Yeah. Okay. So Jimmy tells Akira that the Lamborghini is his. It's on one track, and then the girls are on the other track. I think Akira's going to have to choose between whether to eliminate those 3 girls or take home the Lamborghini. Like, what do you think he's going to do? Oh my God, eliminate his competition and go home with the prize? Oh, I'm not going to choose that. So Jimmy says exactly what I thought he was going to say, but let's just see how Akira plays. I mean, he literally was talking about integrity and all of this earlier in the episode. So if you eliminate these 3 black women, sir, all of that shit was bullshit. But if you want to be smart and further your game and eliminate 3 people and go home with the fucking prize, I don't fucking blame you at the same time. I think I would throw integrity out the window too. Like, let me eliminate my competition and go home with something. Make this not worth it because someone could still take me out. I don't even know if I'm going to be the captain the whole entire time. So it's a hard decision for sure. This scene starts again with the 3 black women telling Akira, like, hey, you can make connections with us. You can keep us in the game. We worked hard. We played our hearts out. If you're about integrity, we voted you the leader for this reason. So show us why we voted you. And he's thinking hard. And Dino's over here telling him to pull the lever because Dino wants to stay in the game. I get it. And take out some heavy hitters. So Akira, you're all bullshit. I take everything I said in the beginning of this episode back. Like, you can help that person win a different way. Or maybe say, hey, if I save you guys, can you not take my friend out, the other person you want to win? Like, what are you doing? You're a liar. And now I'm pissed at you. I mean, type 2 is speaking facts. You want to compete against your friend? I guess, yes, you want your friend to win, but give yourself the best chance to win. If you think that you can beat these 3 women, then you should keep them in the game. Clearly, you didn't think that you could beat them. And you're too busy worrying about other people winning instead of yourself. You also could have negotiated a lot better. Like, I can't. People need to play and watch more games. With the 3 being eliminated, there's only 18 players left. Are we shocked, really, that Akira eliminated these 3? No, he chose his 3 least favorite people. Like, what do we expect his decision to be? So I get that why they're pissed, but I mean, should they really be? What would you have done? So I was exactly right. Now someone else new gets to be the captain, and Akira is standing with the rest of the player. He's not exempt from elimination. So this is amazing to see, but also the contestants are all shaking in their boots. No one wants to step up. No one wants to make an enemy. No one wants to be the one to take someone else out because then they could just choose you next and then take you out. So no one wants to step up. And I wonder how they're going to come to this decision now. Surprisingly, Akira gets chosen for captain again, although he only can allow 9 other people, including himself, to go through. So everyone voting for him, he's not going to choose you at the end of the day. There is a big risk that you will still get eliminated by him, and then you're going to be pissed about it. Also, he just won a Lambo. Now he's gonna win a Tessie with some money because who cares who I eliminate at this point, as long as the friends that he wants to win are still in the game. So of course he's just gonna choose people he wants to eliminate now. He don't care about the prize anymore. So this has just gone from interesting to not if they keep choosing the same captain. But let's just see if our bitches come through. I mean, at this point, if your name gets called by Akira, especially if he gets voted captain for the third time, that means he's getting you out the game. Like, so you don't want to be called at this point. So Akira chooses his next three least favorite players who he's most likely going to eliminate. Their stories are crazy. I feel so bad for Akira that he has to do this to these people, especially they all seem to admire him and love how he has been playing the game, like probably the rest of the audience, but he's just letting us all down in this episode. Definitely became a villain and lost some people, but he's got to do what he's got to do, and everyone here wants to win. Now, Akira, who are you fooling? You just chose three people who you don't care about, and you don't care about that Tesla. That Lambo costs more. That Lambo, cut that. That Lambo costs more than that Tesla. So you don't care. Stop boo-hooing, crying. Like, you don't care. This is not a hard decision. Like the black lady said, I really need to know her name because I hate that I keep calling her the black lady. Um, but like, or her number. But like this is not hard for you. You're gonna save your friend. That's the whole reason why you eliminated the three people before. So let's just get on with it. I mean, we can just skip through this. Like, we already knew what he was gonna do. I'm not shocked. Like, not even a little bit. Like, you're asking me to choose my least favorite people. It would have been better if you had me just choose everyone who I liked, or said like, hey, choose people you want to save, and then did a twist and eliminated them. Like, this wasn't hard for nobody. Everyone knew what he was gonna do. So we end that scene with Akira eliminating three people again, so 6 in total, and leaving 15 players left in the game, where they would choose another captain, and let me get who it's gonna be. So there's 15 left, and they're voting again. Obviously, if you've already voted for Akira, you should probably do it again because he seems to be keeping you safe. And whoever doesn't vote for him is probably going to be his target. So let's just see how that plays out. I mean, if someone up there who's not a part of Akira's game goes up, I would choose Akira, 359, and 380 Dino, honestly, just because they seem like they're going to stick together and they don't care who they harm. So maybe it's a threat that you want to get out now. Wow. Wow, shocking. Akira is not up again. It's actually 865, and she should choose one of the 5 people on Akira's team. Especially because there's only 5 more people that are going to be eliminated, sis. So please be smart and think about this. If you don't eliminate their side, they're going to come for you and someone who you're working with or friends with. We don't know how many people are going to go out this round. It could be 5, it could be 3, it could be 4. But if there is another round and she chooses people who voted for her to be captain, it leaves Akira's team to just vote for him again. 359. 865 comes through. Now that is a gamer move. Put them both up on the same chat no matter who you choose now. Girl, make the train run over them. Come on, get there. You did your big one. I'm glad they chose you now. 865 chooses 2 best friends, 539 and 359. So funny because they are the same numbers, just kind of rearranged. I hope they just go out this. I mean, just put your friends on the other side of the track so that they stay safe and you eliminate them two, 359 and 539. If you are smart, let's see if she does this. Jimmy is so messy. So he throws in a twist where he has 539, 359 stand behind a mystery mannequin who has a number of a player who's still left in the game. But 865 knows it's not her best friend. So, I mean, do you really care at this point? Like, you and your best friend are most likely going to be safe. But could this be her number? I don't know. Like, he didn't say that it's not 865's number. So 865 chooses not to eliminate her best friend. Shocker. I don't get this challenge. It's like not really, it's not giving what it's supposed to be giving. But this little mystery one was a fun one. And we don't know who it is, but I'm kind of bummed that Akira is leaving. I mean, I just was rooting for him and I thought he would stay in the game a little bit longer, but he's out. And I'm sad, but at least he went home with something. Oh my God. 865 just eliminated herself and kept her best friend in the game. Damn. That's crazy that they would even allow this to happen. I'm speechless. 865, you just got screwed. I feel you, girl. But I hope your bestie 424 comes through and give you some money, honey. So 865 eliminated herself and probably the two biggest threats in the game. And now there's 12 players left and two more people still need to be eliminated. Let's see how this plays out. Now, this next team captain is going to be insane because now you know who to trust, what's going to happen, what the odds are going to be, what's another twist. We know that the same game is not going to be played each time. And look how 865 turned out. She eliminated herself, which is the worst thing you want to do. Is my reaction. So Jimmy tells them that the captain gets immunity this round, meaning like, hey, there's no chance you're going to eliminate yourself. But he did say sacrifice two of their closest friends. So ideally, you don't want someone you trust going up there because you might be in risk of elimination. So you want to vote someone who you don't know, who you don't have connections with, so that maybe you're just not the one getting hit by that fucking train. Black Queen is getting up into the top 10. I'm happy about this. I wanted 830 to get through, especially since 952 is out. But unfortunately, everyone who just voted for them, she's going to have to, voted for her, she's going to have to eliminate two of them. And one of the other ones that were up for her captain was her best friend. Cut all of that. 830 was chosen as the last captain getting immunity. I'm so fucking happy that another Black Queen has made it to the top 10 and is safe and immune. And I'm just thrilled that everyone voted for her. But it's going to be a bummer for her because she does still have to eliminate two of them. So let's see what happens. Dino thinks he's Mr. Social and that he can play everyone. But I love how my Black Queens, they're on to him, and they played a really good move that they stepped up because they knew that he would step up because they are at odds. And he just made everyone show their cards, including his own. Okay, 830. I mean, you didn't have to choose her at all, maybe? Maybe if she stayed back in the sidelines, she was just automatically going to be safe. Now you put sis through all of this, maybe emotional distress that she didn't need to go through. Leave me alone. Choose someone who else you might risk wanting to lose, Not your bestie. But I know the DILF is your bestie. What's his name? I don't know his name or his number. I'm sorry, but I'm going to call him the DILF. Jimmy is messy. Jimmy, why are you being this messy? Like, now Dino knows that she wants him out. He can just choose her best friend, which is the DILF. The dad, I don't know his number. I'm sorry, but he's fine. And then she's gonna eliminate one of her friends regardless, which is probably why she shouldn't have chose one of them. But it's also good because then her friend can help her other friend. So Dino decides to choose 697. I mean, I think he just chose another Black person, let's be real, to see if she was gonna eliminate someone of her race. He didn't say that, but like, 697 doesn't really seem to be that close with 830, but let's see how it plays out. So 817 shows 566. Obviously, maybe someone who she's closest to or someone that 830 is closest to so that all three of them could be saved and play this game together. And now 830 has to make a hard decision and take out another Black player, which pisses me off. A 566 called Dino out because we know exactly why he chose Jasmine. We're not dumb. Anyone who's smart knows why. Now Dino becomes well-liked villain. He chose Jazz as bait. He didn't choose no one else. He could have chose anyone else. Anyone else he didn't really talk to. He just figured, oh, I thought they were close. Why? Because they're both Black? Say it without saying it. We're not dumb. Just say it. And we end this episode on a cliffhanger. He has to pull the handle whether she's going to eliminate her besties or Dino, the guy she doesn't trust. This is not interesting to watch. We know what they're going to do. Let's go. Gives a surprise. These decisions are getting harder and harder, and no one's benefit from it. These decisions are getting harder and harder, and there's no more prizes. The prizes should have came with these eliminations, the last 2 or 3, not the first ones. Like, what the hell? But I mean, we know that T's gonna eliminate Dino and it's good for her. She's gonna be the last millionaire in the game, and I hope she takes it all the way since she declined it and didn't go home with any of it. And hopefully she goes home with 5, and it was all worth it. This episode was Jimmy's episode. Let's be real. He is the messiest of them all. He is the true villain of this. Everyone else should be pointing the finger at Jimmy because why are you making them do this? I think the concept of the train is cool, but eliminating each player's decisions were dramatic, but I don't think they were that hard for players to make. It's crazy, but the only one that was insane was 865 eliminating herself in that mystery one. But Jimmy, what else do you have for us for the rest of the season? Because these episodes are just getting crazier and crazier and more brutal, like you said, and I'm here for it.